watching Truck of the East. It's been a gloomy day today.
Next up on South Avenue, the number 75, is the number 5, in Mass. The consumers are after here at Seekonk Speedway. It is out here. We are off. The 71 Roberts takes his Toyota into the first turn for the lead. We have Belmont going high. The 49 of Vieira is now up to second with Hugh Bowser. Oh, we got trouble going into 3 as Doobie goes around. He is in the grass. Everyone else keeps going, and we got a race going on right now. Your leader is still the 71 of Norm Roberts. We have some tight point battle action, folks, in this race right now. The top 4 between Ray Parent, Luongo, McCrone, and Furtado are very close, and they're all battling right now. Your leader still the 71 of Norm Roberts. Belmont in the 47 goes real high up on the track. It's Roberts, Vieira, Bowser, Harris, and Perry for your top 5. The 5 of Tommy Furtado is making a strong bid to the front in that Rabbit. Al King in the 75 is back up near the ambulance in turn 3. See if he can keep it going right now. There is no yellow out at this point, but he doesn't seem to be moving, and here comes the yellow. Well, folks, this is going to make it very interesting here for the rest of the way in the Formula 4A event. Let's go over the points once again, and they're all running together, the top 4. We have Ray Parent. And the green is out. Roberts has the jump as he brings him down into 1. It's Roberts with Harris now on the inside trying to take over second. Vieira and McCrone go around, but Pat keeps it going. 49 through the infield along with the 45. More trouble out in the back of the 33 and 15 get tangled up with each other. The yellow stays out and we are halfway. Your leader is still the 71 of Roberts. It's Roberts, Harris, Bowser, Furtado, Luongo for your top 5. And Pat McCrone is trying to make a strong bid right now to take over the spot from Luongo. Point battle is going strong here tonight as Tommy Furtado looks to take over. Maybe 3rd spot, but Bowser goes to the outside with 2 to go. 2 to go this time around in the Formula 4A event. It's Roberts, Harris, Furtado, Bowser, Luongo for your top 5. McCrone applying pressure to the 21, and Ray Parent looking to pick up some more spots to keep his point lead alive in this Formula 4 event. He was put to the back of the pack and has made his way right back up with the big guns in this race. Roberts is still your leader, with Harris running 2nd, and Furtado and Bowser are battling for 3rd. The checkered flag is waving this time around. It is going to be oh, we got to close for this. Looks like Roberts still got him. They make contact. Roberts now has a flat left rear as he sits in turn 1 and 2.
You're welcome.
Okay, can I do a huge favor? When you get a chance, anytime you can, someone to drink ice water or something.
Rolling out on the track now is the B Formula 4 race. This is the way they're scheduled to go. On the pole out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island in the Ajax Used Auto Parts, Jim Munger Home Improvements, Winston Roofing 03 at Scott Fitzgerald. Up by Mark Cunha and more on the starter stand. Green flag is on and we are underway. Fitzgerald jumps out to it quickly. Lopes trying to get underneath, going through 1 and 2, nothing there. Look at Brightman going 3 wide through the corner. Tatro a little crust up on the backstretch as just about everybody's able to get by except for the 80 of Sprague as he tries to keep it straight. Tatro stopped on the track, unable to get that car going, some right front damage to the 80, and that's going to bring out the caution as Tatro just gets it going. Looking them over, Fitzgerald and Lopes still the front row. Green flag is out, they're back underway. Fitzgerald again getting a little bit of a jump. Lopes drops in behind Burton Fluff, battling side by side. Cavallero goes 3 wide out of turn number 2, trying to get by those 2 cars into 3rd spot. He goes Stanley Sherman right behind Cavallero, already up to 2nd place. Sherman following suit. Fluff dropping back a spot. Cavallero on the outside takes over the lead. Fitzgerald back to 2nd and back to 3rd as Stanley Sherman gets by. Mike Lopes looks down low to take over that 3rd spot. Stanley Sherman all over the back bumper. The remaining Cavallero is able to pull away from the field. Brightman on the high side going 3 wide as he gets around Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets to the high side. Gavin Casper.
Yeah, the yellow is out, Kevin. Sorry, but the yellow is out. I can't see why, but he's waving the yellow. We have the 76 spun around up top, and he just went around just now.
Well, it looks like there's a little bit of a... Looking for a green this time by, it's Cavallero and Sherman bringing him down. Green flag is out. We're back underway. There's a side-by-side battle with the turn number 1. Cavallero and Sherman out of turn number 2, still battling side-by-side. Casper goes around, Duffy goes around. Off the 2nd corner, look at Brightman going 3 wide around Lopes and Gavin as he tries to work his way into the 3rd spot, but not this time as they cross the halfway. Cavallero out front, and Stanley Sherman 2nd. He makes a bid underneath side as they go into turn 3. Sherman down low looking for that front spot. 5 laps are complete. Sherman takes over the lead. Cavallero drops back right behind, but he hasn't conceded the win yet as he stays on his back bumper. Gavin is 3rd. Brightman, Lopes, your top 5, 6 through 8 qualifiers right now of Burton. Two laps to go. Stanley Sherman out front. Cavallero still 2nd. As Sherman starts to pull away from the rest of the field, Gavin and Brightman going at it. Nose to tail for that 3rd spot as they cross to the white flag. Brightman down low underneath Gavin with position number 3. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Stanley Sherman all alone. Cavallero 2nd. Brightman, Gavin, your top 4 out of turn 4 for the checkered flag. That's the way they're going to finish. For your top 4 or 5th, it's going to be Mike Lopes, Eric Burt, Eric Snow, and Scott Fitzgerald, your top 8 qualifiers for the Dash for Cash coming up at the end of the night. Now is feature number C. And here's Dave with the lineup.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, nice job for Stanley Sherman. I believe that's his first win of 1996. He was a multi-time winner last season in the Formula 4. As a matter of fact, I think he had the most wins last season, but the 20 had his car working tonight. Nice driving job, and congratulations to the 20 of Stanley Sherman. Now for your lineup for the Formula 4C event. Starting on the pole out of Middleborough, Mass. in the My Tin Man Diner, Mystical. Green is out. The 89 of Bunglaws has taken the lead. Here we go. Gonna do that tonight. Oh, we have trouble already. The 18 of Skip Potter gets sideways, and that 70 of Ethel Manto too. She keeps it straight. Skip Potter is back on the speedway, and your leader for the first lap is the 89, followed by Vanville, Horsfall, Martins, and De Silva. The one of Manny Dias looking for some room to make it up front. He's having a tough time right now, but the 48 pushes high, and he gets to put his car up high right now. The car to watch right now, the 7 of Horsfall is on the move. He is up to 2nd. The leader is still Bunglaws in the 89, followed by Horsfall, Vanville. Oh, we got trouble right here at the start-finish line as the 86 of Caswell goes around. And we'll see if he'll be able to keep his car under power to keep it going to avoid a caution. Doesn't look like it. Caution is out.
Well, the caution came out just as Horsfall was making his move.
He looks him over, gives him the green, and we're back to racing action here. It's the 89 with the lead. It's Horsfall makes a strong bid on the outside as he takes over the lead, going into 1 and 2. It's Horsfall on that 7 on the outside, and here comes the 1 of Manny Dias, quickly going by the 89. This time around, it's halfway in the Formula 4C event. It's Horsfall. Follow. We got 3 wide coming into the turn 1 right there. It's Dias, the 14 of Ravello, and the 89. Are running strong. Horsfall gets high, and Dias tries to stick his car down on the bottom to take over the lead. He's going to have to back down and hold on to the second right now. The 14, first time here this year, I believe, and this kid's making a strong run in that car right now. That's the 14 of Mike Ravello that used to be piloted by Dave Gavin. I believe that car ran this year at Seekonk Speedway. Manny Dias is your new leader in that number 1 Scirocco, followed by the 14 of Ravello and the 7 of Horsfall. Top 3 are pulled away somewhat right now in this Formula 4C event. As Manny Dias comes down to take that white flag with 1 to go in this Formula 4C race. It's Dias, Ravello, Horsfall, Margolaz, and now Shaw has moved into the top 5 coming from the back row. That's Barry Shaw in that 85, him and Bradshaw, the 31, both coming from deep in the back. And this time by your winner is Manny Dias, followed by Ravello, followed by Horsfall the 7, and it looks like Margolaz and Shaw rounding out the top 5. Well, that wraps it up for the 3 Formula 4 events right now.
Rolling out on the track now is the first of 3 street stock heat events. This is the way they're scheduled to go. On the pole out of Tiverton, Rhode Island, in the Juniors Auto Supply. Sanford Tree Experts 03, it's Alan Correa outside of Allen. Out of New Bedford, Mass, in the number 8, it's David Brightman. Third on the field out of Taunton, Mass, in the M. Flint & Sons, Luke's Bobcat Service. Sign up number 22, it's Paul Mealy outside of Paul. In the G-Lopes Construction, New England Recycling, D. Silver Trucking, number 20. Looking for a green this time by Marcunia likes what he sees. We are underway. Brightman trying to get a jump on the start into turn 1. Him and Correa get together. Both cars tangle as everybody's able to get by. Jerry Smith slow as he gets by the sideways 8. Brightman trying to get going, but not before the caution comes out. Looking for a green. Marcunia on the starter stand likes what he sees. Green flag is out. Mealy getting a bit of a jump. Fernandez drops in behind. Speedy Wainwright up to 3rd. Sutcliffe back with us after a hard impact with Jerry Degasparri just 2 weeks ago as he moves up into the 4th spot. Napier having some problems. He's dropped a few spots. Now the 38 of Morrow gets underneath them as they get on the front straightaway. And Lyle Bill Wilcox on the high side, that number 99 get by. Wainwright up into the 2nd spot. Mealy back to 3rd. Sutcliffe trying to stick his nose underneath Mealy for that 3rd spot. As we battle side by side for position number 3. Rusty Bryant stuck deep in traffic, well out of a qualifying spot. 1, 2, 3, it's Fernandez, Speedy, Wainwright, and Sutcliffe. Mealy on the high side. That's going to put Morrow down low into that 4th spot as they battle for position. Mealy a little slideways off the 2nd corner. Stacy Moulton, a multi-time feature winner in 1996, sits in the 6th spot. 7th, it's Bob Betancourt Jr. 8th on the high side, it's Rusty Bryant. He's got that top lane all to himself. Everybody else is down low, running single file. 6 cars qualify for the feature event. Out of each heat, halfway down, as it's Fernandez and Wainwright, 1, 2, bumper to bumper. Fernandez a little bit slideways through turns 1 and 2. Wainwright able to get down below. 3rd on the field is Jeff Sutcliffe in that number 36, a great run after a hard hit 2 weeks ago. Mealy, Morrow, and the 16 of Stacy Moulton are your top 6 qualifiers from the heat event. Still single file throughout. Rusty Bryant trying to work the high line as he tries it 3 wide as Betancourt takes a look on the outside of the 16 of Moulton with just 2 laps to go. and the 08 of Brian, each car out of qualifying position. White flag is waving, one more lap to go. Fernandez your leader. Wainwright is second, third is Sutcliffe, Healy, Morrow, and the 16 of Moulton, your top 6 qualified cars. Betancourt and Brian to the 08 on a qualifying spot. Checkered flag is out. That's the way they're going to finish, with Betancourt 7th and Rusty Bryan 8th, as those 2 cars will have to go into one of the 2 consolation events coming up later on this evening.
See what's going on. That is Jimmy Gray with us tonight here at Seekonk Speedway with the 98.1 Cat Country van up in turn 4 and rolling out onto the speedway right now is the second street stock qualifying event of the evening.
Get a jacket like that. We're going to come out with a catalog and stuff.
Here's how your starting lineup will go tonight for the second street stock qualifying event out of 3. Starting on the pole, in the number 02, hailing from Somerset, Mass. The car is owned by Matt Dewey. This car is for sale. It is a former 2-time track champion here. You're driving now in this number 02. Second is Jerry DeGasperi, and outside of Jerry from Plymouth is Dana Savory in the 78. In the last row, we have Dave Doobie in the 44 and Bob Bush starting last in the number 2. We already have trouble here on the get-go as the 77 of Billy Horse is spotted the start-finish line as he stays stopped right there, and the yellow is out. Right now, the yellow is out. Jump. Going back to green flag racing. The green is out, and James Lawrence gets quite a jump in that 02 as he takes him down going into 1. It's Lawrence followed by Demers, and we got the 45 McQuaid in the Sylvia in the 116. He's up to the high side of Demers. He is trying to take over the second spot. Your leader is the 02 of James Lawrence. He does have pressure though from the 30 of Demers and the 116 of Sylvia. It's Lawrence still your leader. Your top 5 is Lawrence, Demers, Sylvia, McQuaid, as we have Sylvia and Clements battling for the 5th spot. Top 6 move on to the feature, the rest go to Wisconsin. It's still Lawrence, Demers, Sylvia, McQuaid, and now Sylvia is head-to-head of Clements. Horse is in trouble again on the back chute as this number 77 is having a tough night right now. Lawrence, Demers, McQuaid, Sylvia, that's your top 5 right now. And DeGasperi and Clements are fighting for the last and final qualifying spot. McQuaid has made a strong move up to the 2nd spot. Your leader is still the 02 of Lawrence. It is halfway this time by. McQuaid now applying heavy pressure to the 02 of James Lawrence, followed by Sylvia. Then Sylvia and Demers are fighting for the 4th spot. And we have the 72 of Clements right now holding on to the bubble for the last qualifying spot. McQuaid all over Lawrence right now as he applying heavy pressure, trying to take the lead away from James Lawrence in the 02. Lawrence, McQuaid, Sylvia and Demers, and Clements rounds out your last qualifying position. The black flag is being shown to the 71 of DeGasperi as heavy smoke's coming from under the hood of that Camaro. Cunha has the 2 flags up now. We have 2 to go in the 2nd street stock heat. Lawrence has led from the get-go as he continues to lead right now over McQuaid, Sylvia, Demers, and Clements. That's your top 6. They will move on if they finish that way to the street stock feature event. 2 to go. This time around, the white flag's being shown to the 02 of Lawrence. McQuaid still applying heavy pressure up there right now, but he can't seem to shake the 02 of Lawrence. Jim Sylvia having a strong run in 3rd along with Sean Dog Sylvia in the 33. This time by, we have the checkered flag out as Lawrence leads it from wide to wide to win the heat race, followed by McQuaid, Jim Sylvia, Sean Sylvia, Rob Demers, and of course, the 72 of Al Clements. Those 6 move on to your feet.
That car winning the heat event, that car looking very, very strong today. And coming out now is the 3rd of 3 street stock heat events. 8 laps of distance, 6 cars to qualify for the feature event. This is the way they're scheduled to go. Out of Westport, Mass. In the Westport Auto Recycling, BU Marine and Construction, number 14, it's Richard Turpinning outside of Richard. Out of Middleborough, Mass. In the number 31, it's Richard Clark Jr. Third on the field out of Attleboro, Mass. In the Lenny's Lounge, 5-star pizza, auto services unlimited. In the 05, it's Eddie Plant. Outside of Eddie is Jeff Waterman out of Foxborough, Mass, driving the number 120. Starting fifth out of Fairhaven, Mass, in the number 62, it's Russ Tatro Jr. Looking for the green this time by Marcunha. Turbining in Clark, bringing him down. Green flag is out. We're underway with heat number 3 for the Street Stock Division. Turbining trying to get a jump of Clark on the high side. Trying to stay with him. Doesn't have it. Going down the back straightaway. Clark drops in behind Plant. Up to third, but here comes Waterman on the high side. Right behind Waterman, Richard Blight in the number 10. As everybody battles for a qualifying spot. Black flag going out for the number 67 of Nancy Sherman as she spills a little bit of liquid on the field, on the track. 2 laps complete. Turbining still out front, tries to open up a bit of a lead. Clark right there behind Waterman, still on the high side of Plant as they battle for that third spot. Right behind them it's Tatro and the 10 of Richard Blight. All battling side by side. Those are your top 5 cars. Russ Tatro back to 6 as Waterman gets around the outside, gets by Plant, gets by Clark. Now sets his sights on the outside of Turbining in the number 14. Waterman's got that 120 working on by. He looks to the outside of Turbining as they come down for the halfway flags. Turbining down low. Waterman up high. And Waterman gets to the outside of into 1 and 2, but Turbining gets a good jump going through the corner. Waterman out of turn number 2 going down low. Makes a bit down low side by side into turns 3 and 4. Waterman down low, Turbining up high. And the black flag goes out for number 10 of Richard Blight. Tough break. He was sitting third on the field. New leader is Waterman as he starts to pull away from the field. Third is Tatro in the 62. Clark back to 4th. Plant is 5th. There's a battle now for 6 side by side. It's the 84 of Radcliffe, the 59 of Joe Farrell. As those cars battle for that 6th and final qualifying spot. Behind them they've got Rotundo, Rhoda, and Weston. 2 laps to go this time by Jeff Waterman, the leader. Turbining, Tatro, Clark. Plant on the high side. 5th is the 84. Radcliffe gets a little sideways. Rotundo gets underneath for that 6th spot. Radcliffe on the outside tries to get a run going on the last lap. 3 wide for position number 8. It's Weston, Rhoda, and Farrow up high. Farrow gets a short end as he drops way back. Coming out for the checkered flag. It's going to be Jeff Waterman in for the win. 2nd, it's going to be Turbining. Tatro 3rd. 4th, it's going to be Richard Clark. 5th. The 05 of Eddie Plant Jr. and rounding out your top 6 qualified.
62 of Russ Tatro, and that street stock is for sale. He has purchased the number 8 car of Eddie Gannon. He'll be going sportsman racing next year, and that's another street stock on the shopping block right now if you are looking to go street stock racing. It's been a top runner all season long. Next up is becoming the ever popular TD4s here. More and more trucks are coming out weekly, and we should have a full field next year in the TD4 division. And right now, the TD4s are out on the track and starting on the pole, hailing from Seekonk, Mass. in the Sunrise Collision Wood Service 133 Club and Restaurant for Jeff Carter. Outside of looking him over, Turk Gumbay and Boss bringing them down. And the green is out, and Gumbay takes the jump coming by the start finish line. He'll bring him into 1. It's Gumbay, he's your leader right now in that number 92. Boss is running 2nd, followed by Butts, Keeper, and Darling. Gumbay leads the first lap of this TD4 heat. Getting heavy pressure from Boss on the outside, and the kid, Darling, is making his move up to the front. And that Kenny Schrader looking like 52. Gumbay continues to lead this TD4 heat right now for number 92. Getting heavy pressure from Horse. We got some tight racing action up front tonight. Mike Butts looking for his first checkered flag, even if it would be in the heat race. He's applying strong pressure right now to the 92. They're very close running up front right now. And Horse takes over the lead going into 1. Gets a nice jump off the outside and pulls from Turk. Dave Dowling seems to be doing the same as they both go to the high side and take the top 2 spots away right now from your defending track champion. This time around, it's halfway for the 66 of Richard Moss, followed by the kid, Dave Dowling, and then Turk Gumby is holding on to third with Michael Butts running fourth and Tom Keeper rounding out the top 5. We have trouble on the backstretch as your defending track champion in the 92 has spun his truck on the backstretch. That's the 92 of Turk Gumby. Yellow is up. Go signals from Cunha. Cunha looks him over. The green is out. We're back to green flag racing here in the TD4s. Moss gets the jump over Darling as he brings him into 1. Tight racing action for the top 6. You might as well say the top 10 right now. They're still all double file as they race in this TD4 heat. It's Moss and Darling fighting for the win as Kenny Casper goes high to the outside. Almost a rewind. He's going to tuck it back in before he has some concrete there. Putnam gets a little tap. He goes around right now in turn 2. Carter misses him. And the new kid on the block in the 14 gets around too. And we have Putnam spun in 2 and the 0. The yellow is out. There goes the 17 around right now. That spins right before the start-finish line. Seeing if he likes it. The green is out. We're going back to racing right now here in the TD4 heat. It's Dowling with the jump, bringing him into 1. Dowling takes over the lead. Butts looks low underneath Moss, trying to take over second, and that only Toyota in the field. This division's dominated by Chevys and Fords, but there is one Toyota out there. He's having a strong run right now. Michael Butts has got his stuff together. It's a nice racing action. Dowling is just pulling away from the field right now as he continues to lead. Oh, the 66 of Moss goes around. No one gets collected right now, luckily, as the 66 of Moss, who's running second, loops it coming out of 2. Dowling comes by with the 1 lap to go, and we stay green. Dowling is your leader, followed by Butts, Clark, Casper, and Sloan in your top 5. Dave Dowling having a real good run here tonight as he is just pulled away from the field. As he comes across, Dave Dowling is your winner in the heat race, followed by Michael Butts running second, Clarky, Casper, and Sloan for your top 5. And Rick Genties in that number 17, usually driven by Archie Sherman, has pulled off a top 6. Good run for Genties in the 66.
The Gillette Auto Recycling, Glassman Automotive 70. It's Glenn Watton outside of Glenn. And the Princess Limousines, JR Sign Company, number 8, it's Ed Gannon the 3rd. 9th on the field out of Rehoboth, Mass. In the WE Prey Incorporated, Wesco Oil, Hollis Toronto, number 89. It's Ron Reed outside of Ron out of Tiverton, Rhode Island. Bill Goodrow in the number 32 out of Pembroke, Mass. And the double D02 of Leroy Hudson starts scratch. Green flag is out, and Dana Willis has a problem on the start. Everybody playing some rubber tag to get by. We stay under green. Rob Murray gets the worst of that. He's had some front end damage. He's slow on the speedway. 1 lap complete. Kenny Coleman in the 06 spins into the infield as lap 1 is completed. Becker out front. Here comes Manchester making a look underneath. Oh, a little bit of contact. Becker gets sideways. As Manchester still battles underneath a little bit. Contact into turns 1 and 2. Becker again sideways. Manchester trying to get underneath. Becker slamming the door on him each time. Titus sits in 3rd. Lawton 4th. The 31 of Goodrow on the high side. Trying to get some momentum going. Sits 4th. Lawton back to 5th. Reed is 6th on the field. Leclerc and D'Amelia, your top 8 cars. Scotty Australia points leader gets under D'Amelia, gets into 7th spot. Right behind him, Ed Gannon the 3rd is the number 8. Trying to get into a qualifying spot. Goodrow getting a good run on the outside. He's by Titus, sets his sights on the 95 of Manchester. As he sits in the 4th spot, now the 3rd spot, looking for position number 2. Titus battling back down low, gets underneath into 2-car battle for position number 3. This time by it's halfway. 6 down, 6 to go. It's Becker, Manchester, Titus, Goodrow, your top 4. Lawton, Reed, Leclerc, and Gannon, your top 8. Right now, your points leader, the 45 of Estrella, 1 spot out of a qualifying spot as he works the high line. Everybody playing up attack down low. Looks like Manchester has a problem. Lawton goes way down low. Titan is getting the short end as he loses a bunch of positions. Everybody, oh! Manchester and D'Amelia getting together. Also getting involved is at 0-2 of Leroy Hudson. That's going to be a break for Rob Murray. as he was way deep in the...
Flag action now in this sportsman first qualifying event. And here to take him away will be Kevin Boucher.
Green is back out. Titus gets a good jump. Becker backs to second on the outside line. As you see the 32 of Bill Goodrow dumping a lot of smoke, maybe a little bit of fluid on the speedway. As he goes around into turn number 3, that's going to bring out another caution. Looking for green. Al Rodriguez waves a green flag, and we are underway. Titus with a great jump on the high side. Becker drops into second. Here comes Lawton on the high side. As he's in the second, sets his sights on the front spot as he looks to the outside of the number 2 of Dave. Titus on a turn number 4. Lawton with a good jump takes over the top spot. Titus back to second. Becker and Goodrow battling for that third spot. Goodrow getting a jump as he looks for second spot now on the outside of Titus. Looks like the outside groove is the one to be in.
Well, Glenn Lawton is your new leader in the sportsman ranks right now. The number 70 comes by with 2 to go as Titus and Goodrow battling for second spot.
Becker trying to hold on to that 4th spot. He's got Bobby Leclerc on his back bumper. He's got Ryan Reed up high. Leclerc trying to make it 3 wide down the back straightaway. Nothing there. He's only got a lap and a half left as they cross for the white flag. He sits in 6th spot. He's all set for qualifying, but right behind him, he's got Ed Gannon the 3rd and 8th, and 1 spot out. It's Rob Murray and then 08. Looks like he's going to have to go through the consi. Checkered flag is on. It's going to be Lawton, Goodrow, Titus, Becker, Reed just beating out Leclerc. The 40. How sportsman he is. Coming out now is the second sportsman heat event.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
As the second sportsman heat rolls onto the speedway right now, your winner of the last one was the number 70 of Glenn Lawton. Starting lineup for your second sportsman heat is as follows. Starting on the pole, hailing from Asona, Mass. Driving the Bristol County Modular Homes Precision Auto Body, number 57 of Dean, Patty outside of Dean. Hailing from Edgartown, Massachusetts. Driving the Bay State Towing and Recovery, Claremont. Seekonk Speedway. Al Rod looks him over. Petty gets the jump, and as he takes him down into turn 1. Petty with the lead, and he has Bamford on the outside. Fouled by the 86 LaBelle. Where the hell is McGee?
Didn't make it up.
Looks like Chris McGee and the number 10 did not make the starting lineup here tonight. I noticed in Williams he was being pushed in by the tow truck.
See that one easily.
Green is out right now in this second sportsman qualifying event as Dean Petty brings him down into turn 1. He is still your leader. Right now getting heavy pressure from the 15 of Bamford on the outside, the 86 of LaBelle underneath. Petty is still your leader as he brings him down to lead the first circuit in the sportsman race. As LaBelle and Bamford battle for second. Fireball Young in the 99 has now brought his car up into the 3rd position as Kenny Spencer has his number 63 in the 5th spot. It's Petty, LaBelle, Young, Bamford, and Spencer for your top 5 as Serendinsky makes a bid to the outside trying to take the top 5 away from Spencer as these 2 rookies battle in the sportsman race. Petty continues to be your leader in that number 57 followed by LaBelle and Young. Petty brings him out of 4. He is still your leader with LaBelle and Young in tow. Spencer and Serendinsky putting on quite a battle for the 5th spot right now as Skip Shoemaker looks for a hole as he sticks his number 20 in under Serendinsky right now. Scully is behind him. Ribby in the 18 is back out there trying to get into qualifying spots. This time by, it's halfway in your second qualifying event for the night in the sportsman division. Dean Petty is still your leader, followed by LaBelle, Young, Bamford, and Spencer.
Where it is.
Racing action in this second qualifying event for the sportsman, mostly single file right now. As your leader is still the 57 of Petty, followed by LaBelle, Young, Bamford, and Spencer in your top 5. Spencer brings him down. Coming out of Florida, still your leader. He has a decent lead. He really hasn't had much pressure from LaBelle the last few laps. It's Petty, LaBelle, Young, Bamford, and Spencer still as your top five. Alrod shows him 2 to go, this time by. In the back of the pack, you see Scully and Ribby fighting for that last qualifying spot right now. Ribby third in points. This time, the white flag flies for Dean Petty. Kenny Spencer is making a move underneath Bamford, trying to take the fourth spot away from Bamford in this second qualifying event for the sportsman ranks. And the checkerways as Petty comes by to take the second heat victory, followed by LaBelle, Young, Spencer, Serendinsky, and Bamford. Looks like Shoemaker and
Starting 9th out of Westport, Mass. in the Whitewater Seafood. Precision Engine, Edgemay Fishing Vessel, number 94, Rick Martin. Rodriguez, Ed Yerington on the starter stand, looking him over Gamache and Hanato. Green flag is out. Right away, and Gamache with a good jump on the field. Hanato drops back and Garling to battle the outside of Pellin through 1 and 2. Pellin's back to the outside of Gamache into 3 and 4, side by side they go. Pellin right there looking down low. Off a turn 4, but there's not enough there. Gamache still holding him off. Hanato and Pellin battling for that second spot. Right behind them they have Holden and McClure. Everybody playing a little bumper tag. As Hooley gets underneath McClure, Rayleigh caught 3 wide as they battle for that 5th spot. McClure in the middle. Lee up high, here comes Radical Rick in, flying Freddie Estelle in that number 48. Gamache still leading him down. Pellin moves into second, here comes Holden into third. Hanato on the outside, back to fourth, up to fifth. It's the Lakeville native of Dick Houlihan in that number 1. Side by side, still for that 3rd spot. Holden on the inside. Hanato up high. Hanato trying to get some momentum on the outside. Keep it going. There, a little bit of up attack there as Holden slows up. Hanato slows up. That allows Holden and Houlihan to get by. Oh, the 33 of Rayleigh and the 0-1 of Hanato get together. That's going to bring out the first portion of the event. Pellin gets a bit of a jump over Holden. Holden trying to hold on outside. Here comes Houlihan on down low. Martin gets a jump down low, but McClure sneaks in between into that 4th spot. That opens up the outside for the 48 of Freddie Estelle as they cross the halfway point. Side by side, Houlihan on the outside gets a jump. Pellin slideways over turn number 2. Drops back into the 2nd spot. Houlihan up to 3rd. Here comes Estelle. As he's up to 4th, McClure back to 5th. Martin taking a look to the high side in 6th. Dewey 7th. Wayne Newman rounds out your top 8 qualifiers. Ray Brown is 0-1 ahead of Hanato and Rosenfield round out the field. Estelle up high. He's moved into 4th. Now he sets his sights on the outside of Houlihan for that 3rd spot. He's up into 3rd. Looks to the outside of Bobby Pellin, Jr. Pellin. Down low in that number 12. Estelle up high as he looks for that 2nd spot. Holden is all alone out front. Pellin able to hold off the challenges. High and Freddie Estelle up high. He's got Rick Martin right on his back rumper as they battle for that 4th and 3rd spot. This time by it's 2 to go for Stormy Norman 2nd and Bobby Pellin Jr. 3rd. The number 1 of Dick Houlihan 4th. It's Freddie Estelle 5th. It's Rick Martin on the outside. McClure down low in position number 6. 7th, it's Nat Dewey 8th. It's Wayne Newman, but he's got Dirk Hanato on his back rumper with just a half a lap left. Out of turn number 4 for the checkered flag. It's going to be Holden, Pellin, Houlihan, Estelle. Martin, the 66 of Alan McClure, the 02 of Matt Dewey.
Next on the grid from Uxbridge, Mass. in the Channing Limited Nats Racing Engine J&S Pallet, number 23 for Steve Channing, outside of Steve. Hailing from North Yarmouth in the BOC Gases, Bob Sunoco, Mark Spots, number 41. Yup.
Yeah, Mike.
Now Rob looks him over. Cavallaro brings him down. The green is out. We're off to racing action here in the Pro Stocks tonight. Cavallaro takes the lead. Dias ducks into second under Alexander. Cavallaro coming out of fourth. He'll lead circuit number 1 in this second qualifying event for the Pro Stocks. It's Cavallaro, Dias, Alexander, Sylvia, and Rigo, your top 5 right now in this second qualifying event for the Pro Stocks. Channing looks to make a move underneath the 64 Rigo as the 23 of Channing takes over the 5th spot. Tony Dias putting the pressure right on the number 4 right now, Cavallaro, with Ray Alexander, Mr. Excitement in 3rd, and David Sylvia holding on to 4th, and now Channing is trying the outside groove to pick up spots. But watch out, here he is. Number 88 of Bobby Tripp is now up into the top 6, looking to get into the top 5. Cavallaro still your leader as he is getting pressure still from Tony Dias in that Albert's furniture number 22 with Mr. Excitement, Ray Alexander. Oh, Dias gives Cavallaro a tap coming out of 4. Cavallaro holds on, he is still your leader. Dias running a strong second with Alexander 3rd. Channing up the 4th, and now Bobby Tripp is taking over the 5th spot. Falling backwards on the outside of that 64. Chad Chase in the 46 is making a run now, trying to get a few more spots as he follows Capaco down on the outside. We are halfway completed in this second qualifying event for the Pro Stocks tonight. Right now, Channing looks to the outside of Alexander. Tries to put that 23 car to take over the 3rd spot. He gets sideways coming out of 4. That leaves room for Bobby Tripp in the 88 as he ducks it underneath Channing, trying to take over that 4th spot right now. Cavallaro, Dias, Alexander, Trippy, and Channing. That's your top 5 here in the second qualifying event for the Pro Stocks. Chad Chase has come up from the back row to move his number 46 mount into the 7th spot. He's following the 00 of Capaco right now. Got a good battle of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th going on between Alexander, Channing, and Trippy. Cavallaro is still your leader in that number 4 mount as Dias still runs a close second. Channing trying all he can to take over the 3rd spot on the outside from Alexander, but Ray's hanging in there tough, and Channing's having his work cut out for him. Bobby Tripp is elected to go to the high side too, trying to give Channing that extra push to get by Alexander and maybe move him into the 4th spot. This time by, we have 2 to go. Well, Ron's giving the 2 to go sign. Cavallaro still your leader, followed by Dias, Channing, Alexander, and Trippy. Cavallaro doing a dynamite job tonight in this Pro Stock event. He's got his act together as he's leading this second qualifying event with Tony Dias in that Albert's car running second. Alexander doing a good job holding on to the 3rd spot. Channing still doing all he can to give all the pressure he needs up on the outside. The checking is out. Your winner is Cavallaro, followed by Dias, Alexander, Channing, and Trippy, with Capaco taking the 6th spot.
In the J&J Seafood Drive-In 93, it's John Pennard. The 52 of Richard Viveras, the 13 of Rod Murphy, the 44 of Dave Doobie, the 76 of Richard Napier, and the 67 of Nancy Sherman round out the field as they head down the back straightaway on lap number 1. Betancourt is your leader, the 41. Off-roader is second, 3rd is Cole, the 4th. It's a battle between Dave Radcliffe and Wild Bill Wilcox. 4 cars will move up to the feature event. Betancourt trying to hold on up front, Rotor all over the back bumper as he looks to take over the lead. Cole sits 3rd, Radcliffe up to 4th as Wilcox drops to the 5th spot. Betancourt is still your leader, Rotor all over the back bumper. Good battle for that 3rd spot. It's the 4 of Cola trying to hold off The 84 at Radcliffe. 4 cars to qualify for the feature event. The rest will call it an early night and watch the races from the stands. Halfway down, 5 down, 5 to go. It's still Betancourt and Rhoda, Kohler and Radcliffe. Radcliffe all over the back bumper of Kohler. Rhoda making a bit to the high side of Betancourt for that front spot. Falls in back behind through turns 1 and 2. As they battle for that front spot, they've got a 20 car-length lead over position number 3, which is Rob Kohler. Radcliffe sits for Wilcox. Rounds out the top 5. This time by it's just 2 to go for Bobby Betancourt Jr., the Tiverton, Rhode Island native, as he continues to hold up the 41. Oh, slideways through turns 1 and 2. Betancourt gets high, Rhoda gets down to the inside. 2, 3, and 4, Rhoda down low. Betancourt up high, a little bit of contact through the corners. White flag is out, 1 more lap. And it's a side-by-side battle. Rhoda down low, Betancourt up high, lap traffic down the back straightaway. As they move by Doobie and the 67 of Sherman. Out of turn number 4, the checkered flag waves. It's Pete Rhoda, Bobby Betancourt Jr. second, third. It's Rob Kohler fourth. Is Dave Radcliffe. That's going to make Wild Bill in the number 99, your first alternate for the feature event.
Have a quick announcement. In the Bob Betancourt Jr. room, number 03 is Alan Correa. The green is out, and we're racing in the second street stock contest. Rusty Bryan, the 08, gets a good jump on the green. He's to the outside of Savory as he tries to take the lead, and he does. It is Dana. Rusty Bryan now is your leader in the 08, multi-time feature winner, and your points leader by a wide margin in the street stocks. Takes the lead over Dana Savory in the 78. Weston is up to third. Brightman right now is battling for fourth with the 77 of Horse. Remember, the top 4 go to the show, the rest go home. Brightman gets sideways. Jerry DeGasparri has to duck out. Brightman falls to 5th. Horse is now taking over the 4th spot. Brightman has a problem with that number 8 machine. Jerry DeGasparri looks to the low side of Thero. Top 4 go to the show. The rest can load up and go home. They're fighting for survival here to go on to the street stock main event. Rusty Bryan just checking out from everyone right now as he is taking the 08. Looking to take it to another victory in this street stock contest. Top 4 is Bryan, Savory, Weston, and Horse. They will move on to the show if they finish like that. But Jerry DeGasparri, he's in the top of the point heap right now. He needs to get up and qualify because he wants to finish in the top 5 in points. Because for 3rd, 4th, and 5th, they're only separated by 6 points, and that would hurt his point standings if he does not qualify for tonight's feature event. Rusty Bryan, he is still your leader in the 08, followed by Savory, Weston, and Horse. Those are your top 4. 03 of Correa has spun on the back chute. He keeps it going, no caution. As we continue to go green flag racing, oh, the 77 of Horse spins by himself. He was the last qualifying spot. Jerry DeGasparri is now on the bubble, but he has tons of pressure coming from the 59 of Ferro and the 8 of Brightman. Oh, Alan Correa goes around again in the same spot as he went last time with that 03 car. 1 to go for Rusty Bryan. The battle right now is for the last qualifying spot to move on to the feature. Jerry DeGasparri is getting hounded by Brightman and Ferro. Brightman is all over the bumper of DeGasparri. Can he sneak it in and take over the spot? Oh, he gets into DeGasparri, drives right through. Oh, we don't believe this. Tough luck for Jerry, as he was not the fault of this one. Jerry DeGasparri, who was running in the 4th qualifying spot, would have went on to the feature at
the 6th and final roll out of Hanson, Mass. In the Tay-Dog Racing, York Landscaping, Rick's Truck and Tire Service, number 55, it's Dana Willis. And Scratch on the field in the Bay State Towing and Recovery. 32 of Goodrow. Looking for a green flag. This time it's out. We're underway. Ribby with a good jump up high. Gets to the outside and takes over the lead on it. Turn number 2. Murray back to 2nd, 3rd. It's the 5 of D'Amelia. Hazard sits 4th. 5th is Tracy. That car a little bit sideways through the corner. Boudreau sits 6th. 7th is the 6 of Colvin. 8th is Dana Willis, who had problems on the start of his heat event. Single file through Altamillia, sideways off the front corner as he tries to hold off Jimmy Hazard in that number 12. Corey Boudreau gets underneath the 36 of Tracy for position number 5 as they head down into turns 3 and 4. Boudreau with the third line down low. Takes over Tracy back to 6. Colvin trying to get underneath with Dana Willis right behind in tow. Ribby has opened up a 15-car length lead over Rob Murray in that 0-8. Third is the 5 in Amelia. Hazard is 4th, and what a battle we have for 5th. Corey Boudreau, the 6 of Colvin, the 36 of Tracy, the 55 of Willis, all battling for 5th. Boudreau gets out just a bit, Colvin gets out just a bit, Willis and Tracy now battling for position number 7. Tracy slideways off of turn number 2, back to 8th as they cross for the halfway point. Hudson sits 9th, rounding out the top 10, the 95 of Billy Manchester. What a night he's having, a tough event for the Westport, Mass native. Riggy continues to pull away from the rest of the field, showing that barring the leak he had in his field, he's going to be a tough contender tonight. Murray's still sitting in 2nd, 3rd, and 5 of Angelo Davila. He's still a little bit sideways off the corner. Hazard is 4th. 5th, it's a 21 of Boudreau. 6th, the 6 of Kenny Colvin. He's got pressure now from Dana Willis, now 55. Who currently sits in 7th, 8th. It's the number 36 of Tracy. 2 laps to go for your leader, Ribby, as he's got a full straightaway lead over the rest of the field. Murray sits in 2nd, 3rd, it's D'Amelio, 4th, Hazard. Boudreau 5th. Colvin, Willis, Tracy, the top 8 cars as they cross to the white flag. Down back straightaway for the final time. Ribby's going to take down the win. 2nd, it looks like it's going to be Rob Murray as he finishes about a straightaway behind Angelo D'Amelio. 3rd, Hazard. Boudreau, your top 5. 6 through 8 qualifying. Here's your race date.
And the green is out right now here at Seekonk Speedway for the Pro Stock event. It's Anatole Regal battling up front. Dion has moved his number 99 Fabco chassis Pro Stock into 3rd. Anatole still has the lead on the bottom. Regal up high. Regal all over. Anatole's bumping now, closing in as he ducks in low. Dion's holding on to 3rd, and Danny Gamache in the 27 has moved into 4th. Nine cars on the track. 8 will move on to the feature. Your leader is still Rick Hanito in the 01, followed by Rigo, Dion, and Ray Lee is Jones on 5. Hanito continues to lead this consolation event, with George Rigo running 2nd, Dion 3rd, and that beautiful number 99. Seems that Wayne has got his motor problems squared away and he's back to racing action. I'm sure people miss him up in the booth and cable, but I'm sure Wayne is very happy to be back in the seat of a race car. Actually, something I'm looking forward to too very soon also. Rick Hanito is still your leader in the number 01. He's running strong in this consolation event. He has pulled about proudly 7-8 cars on George Rigo. Dion trying to get by Rigo, but being cautious, doesn't want to have anything stupid happen. He has his car in qualifying position. We'll move on to the money later on in the night. Top 5 stays the same with Hanito, Rigo, Dion, Gamache, and Lee. parade in this Pro Stock Competition event. Go in this sportsman Pro Stock Consi.
2 to go as Hanato continues to pull out over the rest of the field. Rigo and Dion side by side for that second position with just 1 lap to go. Gamache and Ray Lee have closed in. It's a 4-car battle for position number 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time, it's going to be Rick Hanato Jr. in the 0-1, taking down the win second. And it looks like Rigo's just going to edge out Wayne Dion for second, fourth, Danny Gamache fifth. Ray Lee sixth, Dave Hutchins.
Still going on, the Formula 4s. We have some real strong battles going on. And right now, the Dare Parade is rolling onto the Speedway. And here to bring you the introductions for the Dare Parade is our one and only Kevin Boucher.
Well, the car out front, it's a Volkswagen Beetle. That's from the Acushnet Police Department. And right behind them in that Ford Mustang is Tingsboro. Third in the P&P Auto Body Dare car, that's West Warwick, Rhode Island, who's on hand with us right behind them.
You know, we'd like to do that. Just hang it out. Start the show.
And that Dare car, that's...
It was humanity.
And with that beautiful paint job, it's a little tough to see the town. I've got them all written down, but there's about 3 or 4 Crown Victorias. Behind them, it's Uxbridge in that mid-80s Ford Thunderbird. Right behind them is the Avon Police Department, the Dare program from there, and that Ford Custom. Rehoboth is right behind. You can see that Crown Vic customized with a custom lightning paint job, custom wheels.
Du Bois Auto Body did that one in Swansea.
And that was painted by Du Bois Auto Body in Swansea. Behind them is the Burlington Police Dare Department and that customized Ford Crown Victoria. Coming across the start-finish line now is our own Seekonk Dare Department and that brand new Saturn. That. And behind them, the Mattapoisett Police Department in their Dare van.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Who did that?
You say something?
Again?
We're having a big.
The next one is the
That's
colorful
the entire Rehoboth force.
Swansea Dare car. That's a beautiful Chevrolet Camaro. Also done by Du Bois Auto Body. Behind them, the Norton
how can we exist?
Dare Department. Done by Custom Auto Body in Norton.
I'm out of here.
Good point. You will not see Joe Rocker.
And rounding out the field with 2 cars, well, a van and a car. The Volkswagen van is Tewksbury.
You see this?
And the last one in line
You see this Mustang?
is a Ford Shelby GT350 convertible Mustang. What a beautiful automobile that is.
That's a Cobra. Yes.
It's a GT, it's a Shelby.
Yeah, look at it. It's a Cobra. It's a 350. Car is nice.
What Camaro?
That one.
I'm looking. I just hope there's a
That is
Saturn car out there. Is there?
You know,
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like you're going to give up the rest of your life, you know?
Right.
But I just don't have...
I'd be willing to. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, you wouldn't have to, you could stop, but it would be something that could be done.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, give these Dare officers a round of applause
What are we talking about? This?
for being on hand tonight.
Actually, I will be home during the day because I got work to do. I got some writing to do.
Drug awareness, resistance, and education is what the message is.
Sorry, I'm part of the Hitler Youth Movement.
The black shirts.
As 13 communities have gathered here at Seekonk Speedway on this night.
Motorcycle body with that side cut. That was great. Barney. That is great. That Galaxy is cool.
I love that.
Car 51, where are you?
65 Ford Galaxy.
What?
No, SE. Right.
You want to put that up on the screen?
Of North Dartmouth, Mass. In the Turnpike Transmissions, Fox Toyota, Vienna Auto Parts number 63, it's Mike Butts.
On the ice. Up and down.
Third on the field out of Seekonk, Mass. In the number 52, it's Dave Darling. Outside of Dave, out of 14, it's John Macadonio Jr. Green flag is up. We are underway. Gunbay gets a jump on the start, but Butts on the high side, trying to hang on. Gets a jump down the back straightaway, takes over the lead. Gunbay back to second, battling now with Joe Button for the number 2 spot. Look at Genty's on the high side. Genty's going 3 wide. He's by Sloan and Casper. No, a little bit of contact. As Genty's tries to hold on. Putnam moves to the high side for the lead, side by side. As they come out of turn number 4, looking for that top spot, takes it over. Billy Clark, and that one also is going to work his way towards the front, Darling back to fourth, and Gunbay goes around in turn number 2. And oh, a tough hit. The 14 of Macadonio and the 2 of Kiefer get together. Macadonio being able to pull away, but Darling in row number 2. Al Rodriguez looking over. Green flag is up. We are back underway.
Nice Kenny.
Button gets a great jump on the field. Clark moves up to second. Butts back to third. The 52 of Darling on the high side. Trying to get some momentum. And here comes Kenny Casper down low. As he makes it 3 wide going into turn 1. Gets by Butts. Now looking to the inside of the 52 of Darling as he backs off.
Well, Kevin, the one on the move right now is the ever most popular number 24, the Rainbow Warrior, Ray Sulia, is going 3 high on the outside, and he's making his move towards the front.
And oh, Sloan goes around off the second corner, getting a little bit loose. She keeps that truck going. Unfortunately, she didn't have enough room to turn that truck around. That's going to bring us under a caution. And a tough break for Robin. She'll have to rejoin the field in the rear. Looking for a green. Al Rodriguez likes what he sees. We're back underway. Putnam has got to jump the last 2 times, but not this time. Clark on the outside. Here comes Casper. Casper jumps in behind, but Darling sticks his nose underneath for that 3rd spot. As the 28 of Casper scrapes the wall down the back straightaway. Clark on the high side for that front spot, and it's a dead heat across the line.
Got a good battle going on for 4th right now between the business partners of Sulier and Casper. They're running 1-2 in points also.
That he does.
Dave Darling brings his number 52 truck into the fight for the lead. Clark on the high side. Putnam back to second. Here comes Darling down low into turn number 3. Darling is trying to move into the second spot. This time by, it's halfway. It's Clark, Darling, Putnam, Sulier, and Casper in top 5. Oh, the 3 of Carter and the 63 of Butts get together in turn number 2. That's going to bring out another caution. As Butts and Carter are able to pull away, but not before the caution flag comes. Looking for a green flag. Al Rodriguez likes what he sees again, and we are underway. And it's a side-by-side battle down the front straightaway in the turn 1 block. A bit of an advantage. But Darling right there, and Gunbay goes around. A little bit of contact with the 63 of Butts. As those 2 trucks stop on the speedway, we are under caution.
Dynamite job.
Green flag is out once again. We're backing away. Clark with a good jump. Darling with a problem in that 52. That allows Putnam, Clark, the 28, and the 24 all to get by. The 4 and the 17 battling for position. As Richie Morrison, the 66, has some problems in that truck. Clark, your leader. Putnam sits second. Casper and Zulia side by side for 3rd. And it's 3 wide for that 5th spot. It's slowing down low, and oh, Genty's and Darling get together. And both trucks are able to continue on tough break, those two trucks running in the top 5, Darling to the back of the pack. It's still Clark, but here comes Solier in that number 24. Putnam sits third, fourth is Casper, fifth is Robin Sloan after that early spin.
Genty's in that number 17 has the right front flat right now. And the 66 of Moss brings his truck into the pits.
Clark trying to continue leading and opening up a lead over the rest of the field. But here comes Ray Solier on his bumper. He's closed in within 3 truck lengths. Fourth is Joe Putnam in that 0. Kenny Casper is fourth. And Robin Sloan rounds out the top 5. They've got a bunch of positions between themselves. And oh, the 14 of Macedonia. The hood goes up on that truck. He's going to try to nurse that vehicle back into the pit area without being able to see much. Solier making a bit for the lead down low. In the number 1 is Macedonia, slow on the speedway, and it's going to be tough for him to make it back. He's going to try to close that hood, not going to work. Side by side out front. Solier down low, Clark up high into turn number 3. As Solier takes over the lead with just a lap and a half left down with the white flag. Solier takes the lead, Clark back to second. Putnam, Sloan, and Casper is up 5. Solier remains to pull away from the rest of the field as the one of Clark sits second. Coming out with a checker, it's going to be Ray Solier. Clark for second, third, it's going to be Putnam, Sloan, and Casper in top 5. Mike Klutz around in turn number 2. 6, it's going to be the 92. Just barely beating out the 3. Turk Gunbay beating out Jeff Carter. Sales in the call out of Providence, Rhode Island with live R&B every Friday night. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause for the first feature winner of tonight for Ray Solier.
Well, Ray Solier, I'll tell you, he is almost unbeatable right now in this TD4 division. He is the master. That's why they call him the Wizard. He's taking that check it around. He knows how to do that. He's had many wins here at Seekonk Speedway and quite a few this year. He's taking a little bite out of Kenny Casper's point lead tonight, too. Picked up 8 points, I believe, and there was 24 separating the 2 business partners going into the last few weeks of racing competition. So that should put him just 16 points behind the 28 of Ken Casper. So these two have quite a battle going on here for the championship this year in the TD4s.
Once again, give him a big round of applause as he finishes his victory lap. The 1988 Sportsman Division champion, the Swansea, Mass native of Ray Solier.
Division to keep an eye on.
So if you have that lucky sticker, the Smiley Sunny Star, please show up at the program booth to receive your prize. That is on the Cisco's performance page in your program.
Over the prices, Dave.
Prizes include a $25 certificate to the Villa Restaurant in South Attleboro, also a free 6-inch sub or sandwich from Subway,
Street stocks are on the truck.
a pair of Seekonk Speedway passes for a regular Saturday night race, a gift certificate to Richie's Restaurant in North Providence. Also, we have passes to Seekonk Grand Prix and a gift certificate to Cafe La France. That also?
Yes.
Also, we will have a breakfast for 2 from the Country Kitchen located on Route 44 in Seekonk. Once again, that is in tonight's program. It's the lucky sticker, which is the Smiley Sunny Star located on your Cisco's performance page. We have our second feature event of the night, and up now is the ever-exciting Street Stock Division.
20 laps the distance.
Jim Sylvia.
For this Street Stock feature event, green flag is out and we are underway. Derpany getting a jump on Clark through turns 1 and 2. Plant on the high side. Demure trying to get down low. Sylvia right there, 3 wide down the back straightaway. Look at Fernandez going underneath it. And oh, Plant goes around everybody trying to make 5. It looks like Sylvia, the 30th Demure, Rhoda just about getting through the 72 of Clemens going around. And that's our first caution of the Street Stock feature event.
Well, trouble right from the get-go there, Kevin. I didn't really see what happened, but a bunch of cars got collected up and turned.
They hit hit that line, that's where they start. Complete restart, Turpinning and Clark again on the front row. Green flag is out, and we are underway.
Back racing 3 deep down the front straight, they go.
Turpinning will jump again, but not as good as last time. Clark trying to hold on up high. Here comes the 22 Mealy, the 26 of Fernandez. Fernandez going 3 high as Mealy gets underneath into turns 3 and 4. Mealy down low, slideways into Clark, and that allows Fernandez to move up into the second spot, right behind Richard Turpinning. Mealy back to third, Clark fourth, Waterman up to fifth.
Stacy Moulton, that number 16, he's having a strong run right now. He just came 3 high, and he's making a strong run to the front in that number 16 mountains.
And look who's coming from the back of the pack. 3 wide all the way through, 2 wide. Running the outside, your current points leader. It's Rusty Bryan. He's gone through many consolation events this year and has finished in the top 5 most of the time. He'll be the one to watch through this field. Up front, Turpinning still leads them down. Here comes Fernandez on his back bumper. Mealy up to third. It's a 3-car battle for that front spot. That's Fernandez looking high, low or otherwise, trying to get by Turpinning in that 14.
2 cars definitely to watch that are on the move right now. The 2 Camaros on the outsides. The rookie Stacy Moulton in the 16 and the 08. We have trouble as Fernandez has spun.
Fernandez goes around off this 4th corner. Looks like he's got a flat left rear tire. I'm sure it was, as was the 71. Green flag is back out. We're back on the way. And Turpinning with a good jump. Waterman moves up into the second spot, all over the back of Turpinning as he looks for his first feature win of 1996. Sutcliffe and the 36. And the 31 of Clark blocking bumpers. Both cars falling back. Looks like the 36 has got a flat right front tire. Everybody able to make it by. He was able to stop and try to get that car into the pit area. We stay under green. Waterman up front, trying to make a bid down low for the lead. Turpinning out front. McQuaid up to third. Morrow fourth. Wainwright back to fifth as everybody jockeys for position.
And Rusty Bryan in that 08 is still to the outside trying to pick up some ground. And also on the outside right now is the 38 of Morrow, doing a fine job in the top 5. But Waterman is all over the 14 of Turpinning.
Waterman and Turpinning each winless in 1996. Waterman, as you said, has had a win each year. And so far this year has gone winless. And this is his best chance so far this season. It's the top 2. Starting to pull away from the rest of the field. Wainwright is up to the 3rd spot. Moulton moves up the 4th. This is side-by-side battle. No, Morrow gets sideways off the corner. Bryant gets by. Here comes Sean Sylvia in the 6th and the 33. Pete Roto falls back in that 41 with some problems. Waterman up front, he's gotten by the 14 of Turpinning, and McQuaid goes around off the 4th corner, the 08 of Bryant locks with him. That's going to bring us under a caution.
Tough break for Rusty Bryan in that 08 because he was on the move once again on the outside. And he
Trying to get a jump on Wainwright on the high side, staying right with him through turns 1 and 2. Moulton right there glued to the back bumper of Waterman as it's a 3-car battle for that first position.
Turpinning in that 14 still holding on. This time by it's halfway.
You know, look down low. Moulton gets a jump down low. Waterman up high. And Moulton is your new leader. Wainwright trying to squeeze through, but Waterman shuts the door. Turpinning having some problems getting out of shape. And Sylvia also getting out of shape, gathering it back up. We stand agreed. And here comes Waterman once again, back underneath the 16 of Moulton. Side by side into turn 1. It's a dogfight for the lead. It's Waterman. It's Moulton. Now it's Waterman once again as they head into turns 3 and 4. Wainwright not giving up yet. He's right there on the back bumper. Here comes your number 2 point man, Bobby Betancourt Jr. As he sits in 4th, Wainwright gets slideways off the corner. Moulton right down the outside. Betancourt right there in 4th as Waterman gets a 2-car length lead over the rest of the field. Wainwright all alone in 2nd now, but he's got Betancourt on the back bumper. Moulton back to 4th as Betancourt sneaks up in. Morrow back to 5th. Here comes Lawrence down low for that 5th spot, side by side into turns 3 and 4. Out front, it's still Waterman, Wainwright, and Betancourt. 1, 2, 3 through 1 and 2. As Waterman tries to hold his own, trying to pull away from the rest of the field. This time by 15 laps are complete, 5 laps remain. So Bettencourt's getting his wish. Rusty Bryant stuck in traffic deep in the field, and that's going to help him gain some points. But he needs a lot of help. It's still Jeff Waterman, Gary Wainwright, Bettencourt, Moulton, and Morrow top 5, but here comes Lawrence on the inside, down the back straightaway for that 5th spot. 7th is the 26 of Fernandez, with Gene Weston right behind. Down back straightaway, Waterman still holding off the field, but Wainwright all over the back bumper. Out of turn number 4 to get the popsicle sticks, 2 to go. For Waterman, Wainwright, and Bettencourt. 1, 2, 3, bumper to bumper hit, with Moulton back in the fray. Waterman holding on, holding that low groove for all he can. Coming out of turn number 4, it's the white one. 1 lap to go. For the Foxborough native, he's got Wainwright down his back bumper all the way around the track. Wainwright falters just a little bit loose off the corner. Bettencourt trying to get by out of turn number 4. Checkered flag is waving, and it's going to be Jeff Waterman for the win. Wainwright, Bettencourt, Moulton, Clark, it's up 5. 6 through 10, it's going to be Fernandez, Weston, Morrow, the 78 of Savory, and the 14, your pole sitter, Richard Turpin. Great race, had to hold off the challenges of Stacy Moulton, had to hold off the challenges of Gary Wainwright, got by Richard Turpin, Richard Clark, to take down his first win in 1996. Give him a round of applause as he goes around the speedway. He'll be up in victory lane in just a few minutes. Sav, his picture taken with the victory flag. Victory lane, of course, located up behind turn number 4.
Coming up next will be the Sportsman feature. They'll be going 25 laps for the distance tonight. It'll be the 3rd feature event tonight at Seekonk Speedway here on Saturday night, September 14th. Jeff Waterman goes up high in the last turn to show everyone that checkered flag, one he's worked for all year long. So coming out next on the track will be the Sportsman division. We got a birthday wish going out right now. Here's the starting lineup for tonight's Sportsman main event. Hailing from East Bridgewater, Mass, starting on the pole, and the number 00 is Mike Becker. Outside pole from Coventry, Rhode Island, and the Rhode Island Ambulance Colony 4 trucks for the number 15 of Ken Bamford. Next up, driving the number 86 from Taunton, Mass, in the Isle Lopes Landscaping Captain's Quarterdeck LL Racing, number 86 for Scott LaBelle. Outside of Scott from Pembroke in the Red, White, and Blues Band, Litchfield Sign, Larry Brothers Plumbing, number 31 for Jeff Goodrow. Next up, from Attleboro in the PF Transport Bay State Sewage Disposal, number 2 is Dave Titus. Outside of Dave, hailing from Asona in the Bristol County Modular Homes, Quality Coach Sales, Precision Auto Body, number 57 for Dean Petty. Next up, starting next on the grid from Taunton, Mass, the rookie in the Sportsman division this year, in the Rainham Auto Sales, Big Jim Screen Printing, Taunton Auto Electric, number 63 for Ken Spencer. Outside of Kenny, multi-time winner this year in the Sportsman ranks, hailing from Mansfield in the Juniors Auto Supply, Winwood Hollow, Performance Trucking, number 99 for Glenn Fireball Young. And next up, looking for his first win of the year, won his number 21 for Corey Boudreau, and then Ken Colvin in the number 6. In the last row, it's the 55 of Dana Willis and the 36 of Mike Tracy. The green is out.
And Becker getting sideways in front of the field. Everybody trying to get up. And Scully just barely making it through. A little bit of contact from Shoemaker as Shoemaker went around. Nothing anybody could do there as everybody was trying to hold on, and you can see some body damage to the number 7 of Scully. Is the
1 is Goodrow, the 31 just touches and makes a little contact, but Bamford keeps it going and continues to lead this race.
Look at Glenn Lund on the high side, going 3 wide by several cars, trying to work his way towards the front.
Right now, Bamford continues to lead this event, but Kevin is right. Glenn Lawton in the number 70 looks like the car to beat right now. He is on the outside. There hasn't been too many Sportsman cars to do this year. Oh, little contact made right there with the 63 and the 70. Kenny Spencer has a right front flat, I believe, on that car. As he does, as he has to pull it up, and he'll have to go into the pits. Him and Lawton made a little contact. Lawton continues to run the outside. He's on the outside of the 99 right now. Your new leader is the number 31 of Jeff Goodrow.
And now Goodrow, the 31, takes the lead.
Is that yours?
Spectacular move around Manford in the 15.
Jeff Goodrow is your new leader. He's getting pressure from Dean Petty, who's coming in on the outside. Lawton continues to stay on the outside right now in this feature event. But Jeff Goodrow is pulled away in that number 31. Dean Petty is now coming to take over second spot away from Bamford, as Lawton's still trying on the outside to get up front and contend for this feature victory. Bobby Leclerc sits one spot in front of Scotty Estrella as those two are battling for the championship. Goodrow continues to lead.
He likes me, you don't.
It's Goodrow out in the lead with Petty running second. We followed by Bamford in third, LaBelle in fourth, and Titus and Lawton battling for the fifth spot right now, as Lawton has been on the outside this whole race. But Jeff Goodrow, he's still your leader. Petty seems to be closing in on him ever so slightly with each lap ticking away. Eddie Gannon having a decent run in his new car. He gets to the outside. Oh, he has to back out there as the point leader. We got trouble as Angelo D'Amelio in the 5 and the 55 of Dana Willis make contact coming out of 2. And there's a caution will be out in this sportsman jump as he takes it down into 1. We got 3 wide right now in, coming out of 4, and Sullivan, Young, Lawton, and LaBelle fighting for position. Right now, Goodrow continues to lead this race, though. Goodrow is your leader with Dean Petty running a strong second. Glenn Lawton has been working this outside all night long. He's pushing Bamford down the chute right now, and Goodrow is doing a fine job of holding off Petty, looking for his first sportsman win.
Leclerc has moved up to the 5th spot. Estrella right behind. Leclerc trying to close up that points battle, but that's not going to happen too much if Estrella stays on the back bumper or even gets by.
I'll tell you, you're going to be quite impressed with Scotty Estrella. He has got the job done all year long.
And without the benefit of a single win.
That's right. Not too many people have pulled off championships and won a race. I know Richie Murray did it in the Pro 4 Modifieds here at Seekonk back in '86, winning the championship without a feature at this track. Scotty Estrella is looking to repeat that situation. Jeff Goodrow, he's still your leader in that number 31, but he is being pressured big time from Dean Petty right now. Trouble right here is Skip Shoemaker. Looks to maybe blowing a rear or something, and the number 20. 10 to go this time by. 10 to go.
And look at Young move to the high line. He gets by the 2 of Dave Titus as they go down the back straightaway side by side, looking for that 3rd spot, trying to work his way towards the front. He's only got a couple of cars in front of him, but they are tough.
Angelo D'Amelio in that number 5 brings that car into the pits right now, as Goodrow has pulled some distance between him and Petty this time around. Titus is up to 3rd. What a battle we got for 4th right now. Yellow is out. The yellow is out. He tried pulling out. He's got a front busted rear or something. Al Rod looks him over and he's giving him the go. Goodrow leads him down into 1. It's Goodrow. Titus making a move now down on the bottom as he's trying to take over 2nd spot. So is Bobby Leclerc, and Glenn Lawton's right in tow. They're all on the bottom trying to eat up everyone on the outside. It's Goodrow, Titus, Petty, Leclerc, Young, and Lawton all battling up top now as Scotty Estrella has fallen back a couple of spots. The 18 of Steve Ribby is making a strong run towards the front once again. And Rob Murray in that 08, driving a little Cohen on number 08, is moved up to the top 10.
Petty going backwards on the outside. That puts Titus up into spot number 2. Leclerc up to 3rd. He's got Young back to 5th. We're trying on that low side. Goodrow a little bit high off the corner. Titus looking down low. Nothing there. Looks high into turn number 3.
Right now, Petty's getting hung out on the outside because no one's giving him any help. 5 to go. Oh, Goodrow goes around. Bobby Leclerc is now your leader. Estrella's going around. Goodrow back on the track. Luckily, no one got collected. Goodrow is stopped in turn 1. The yellow is out. Your defending track champion in the 42 is your new leader. Wow, what a transaction of events there. I think the over Bobby L bringing him down. He gets a jump off of Young. They're off, and Bobby Leclerc, Young with a tremendous run off the start of Bobby Leclerc as they're deadlocked going into 2, coming out of 2, going into 3 and 4. We got a good race, folks. Yellow is back out. Yellow is out.
After almost an entire lap, Al Rodriguez is
Not sure what happened here. The 15 of Banford seemed to slow down a bit. Here we come at the stripe. They give the green, went back to green flag racing, and these two are in a dead heat going into 1. Leclerc and Young door to door, along with Petty and Lawton the same way. This is going to be a good finish in this Sportsman main event. Leclerc gets the advantage this time by over Young as he continues to hold on to the lead.
virtually side by side.
It's Leclerc, Young, Petty, Lawton, and Ribby. That's your top 5 right now. Oh, trouble on the backstretch as Titus and the 31 get together.
Once again, trouble in turn 3.
Jeff Goodman.
And once again, Titus and Goodrow getting together for the second time in this event.
We're back, ladies.
Green is out. Leclerc gets a good jump this time over Young, but Young catches up real quick and gets the advantage going into 1, but now they're side by side. Coming out of 2, it's Leclerc and Young, Petty and Lawton.
Happening live on CBI Sports. I'm Pete Silva with Tom Ring and John Ring.
Bobby Leclerc is still your leader in this sports race, but he has tons of pressure from Young and Petty. Ribby and Lawton now battling for the 4th spot. 2 to go. 2 to go in this Sportsman main event. Well, those top 3 cars, you might as well throw a blanket over them because you're not going to tell who's going to win this one. Here we come for the 1 to go. 1 to go. It's Leclerc, Young, Petty, and Ribby. Lawton fell back just a little. Now Scotty Serendinsky makes a move for the top 5. What a move from him. Here we come around looking for his 2nd win of the year. It's the 42 of Leclerc, followed by Young, Petty, Serendinsky, Ribby, and for your defending sportsman champion and tonight's feature winner, Bobby Leclerc.
Well, that's win number 2 as he closes the gap on Scott Estrella in that point race.
Bobby's car was working so well. Glenn Young was doing a great job driving, but it wasn't enough.
Going into tonight,
You know, that turn, see, there you go.
he was 52 points behind. That's going to close the gap with still 3 races remaining in the points. For 1996, Estrella had some problems, finished way back in the field. And Bobby Leclerc is able to close up. And Glenn Lawton, having some problems at the end of the race, ended up slapping the wall at the start-finish line as he crossed the finish. But taking down the win out of Raynham Asher, defending track champion in the sportsman division, the number 42, it's Bobby Leclerc.
Wins this race.
Play tribute to the greatest country in the world as we play our national anthem.
I'm talking to a sponsor. Well, miss the race then.
Bob.
More room for commercial.
Okay.
Kevin, here's your chance. Oh, say, can you sleep? Oops. What are you behind?
We're supposed to be standing.
Yeah, I couldn't.
What did you get us? Everybody's just kind of noticing. Am I supposed to stand or something?
I thought they heard us out there.
Heard what?
What was singing? What's hoping in here?
Traffic crowd today, right? Just the order.
The weather today was of the great.
at Mass in the Viveris Insurance Vin Pierce Jewelry number 46. His first start in this automobile, it's Chad Chase. Outside of Chad, out of Westport, Mass, in the Newport Highline, DJ Equipment, Northern Tire, Livingston, Lincoln Mercury number 48. Former track champion is Flying Freddie Estelle. 17th on the field out of Somerset, Mass, driving the real estate appraisals, Burge Associates, Tow Connection, Tika Roll Electric, Zero.
Trippy, and we're off green flag racing.
Down the front stretch into one. Trying to get a jump is either one, but it's a dead heat out of turn number 2. Cavallero down low with a half a curl length advantage. Dias trying to hold up. Here comes Alexander down low. Whoa! Cavallero got sideways off the corner. Dias a little bit out front, but nothing there. Cavallero comes back down the back straightaway. Dias out front by a half a car length through 3 and 4. Cavallero comes back. It's a dead heat across the line. Cavallero jumps out front. Dias trying to fall in behind. Alexander third, fourth into battle between Storm and Norman. And the 12 of Pellin contact. Pellin goes around a bunch of cars. Get involved in that one. The 12 involved. The 00. The 88 with some heavy right front damage. 94 with also some right front damage. Wayne Dion's got some body damage. The 55 of Rosenfield looks like the 00 Caparco. The 04 of Newman. McClure. Trying to get a jump underneath Cavallero. Nothing there. And so Holden goes
Again, there is trouble.
cars involved in that.
We have Norm Holden in the 6th.
Bobby Tripp is involved in that, along with Dewey, Holden, Freddie, Chad, and Danny Gamache. Rick Martin, the radical one, made it through this time.
Dias, a little sideways off the corner, but gets a good run off the second corner.
Rosenfield on that 55 has touched the backstretch wall coming down as he gets sideways everywhere.
And the 00 sparking severely. Looks like the body's rubbing on that automobile, but that's not helping him at all as he runs towards the back of the track. Martin getting a couple of positions on Trippy, but look up front. Cavallero down low. Dias up high. Here comes Ray Alexander down the bottom. Cavallero in front. Alexander in his second. Here comes McClure right behind.
Well, Alan McClure was your winner of the Perseverance Awards in the Pro Stock Division. Oh, we got trouble again. Debris on the Speedway right before the start-finish line in the yellow has come out once again in this Pro Stock main. That was contact between the rookie and the 96 of Hutch, David Hutchins.
1996. All right, looking him over. Green flag is out. And we're back underway. Down the back straightaway, Dias gets his jump up Cavallero. Cavallero back to second. Alexander third. No contact. Dias gets sideways, but able to hang on. Cavallero gets down low as they battle for position. Cavallero sideways through the corner, and here comes McClure on the high side.
That's right, Kevin. I was just going to say, Alan McClure in that PT container number 66 is having one heck of a run in this Pro Stock feature tonight.
Alan McClure on the outside.
McClure slideways up high, drops into third. Alexander fourth. Lenny Ellis, the voice of the airways, up high. In that fifth spot as he battles with Alexander for position. McClure again taking a look to the high side. Down the back straightaway. Falls back in line through turns 3 and 4. Single file, your first 4. Lenny Ellis on the high side. Dropping back just a bit. Here comes Steve Jennings down low. And oh, look at running the outside. McClure goes up high to try to go around Cavallero. Ellis to the outside of Alexander. Dias trying to hold on up front. He led most of the last race, only to be beaten by inches at the finish line by Flying Freddie Estelle. Cavallero all over the back bumper of Dias right now.
Anderson gets sideways in one, makes contact with Caparco, keeps it straight and keeps it going. Your leader is still Tony Dias, heavily pressured from the 4 of Cavallero, and Alan McClure running a strong third. Lenny Ellis is on the outside right now. Ray Alexander trying to make a strong bid for the top spots.
Ellis has got a momentum going on the high side. He's battling with Alexander from position number 4. in front of them. He's got McClure in third, Mike Cavallero in second, Tony Dias out front. Behind him, he's got Steve Channing, and George Rigo.
Willie has spun in turn 4. He's in the grass right now.
He's out of harm's way. We should stay green. As Dias continues to lead, Ellis has moved up to 4th spot on the high side. Behind him, Ray Lee trying to follow suit as Hooley tries to get back into racing. You can see how slippery that infield is. Cavallero all over the back of Dias as he battles for that lead.
Tough break for Julio, was running 5th in points, and now he's going down on the lap. I'm not sure if he did.
It's Dias, Cavallero, and McClure, and Ellis, your top 4 cars. Alexander's in there, Ray Lee is in there. Your top 6 cars, nose to tail, side by side. Rick Martin still working his way through the field. He's in the top 10, as is the 88 of Bobby Tripp. Both of these cars, a tremendous performance tonight.
Finally, the Pro Stocks have got it going and runs some strong green flag laps there. Knock on wood is right, Kevin, and your leader is still Tony Dias. Mike Cavallero has been pressuring Dias for the last 5 laps or so, and Alan McClure. And now Ray Lee in that black 33 is making a strong move on the outside.
And right behind Lee up high, Steve Channing in the 23. And Rick Martin is coming also. Here comes Bobby Tripp from the back of the pack, from the pits. They're working their way towards the front.
That's the battle for the points with only 20 points between them. And now only 2 races left in the 96 season for the points.
Dias out front holding off Cavallero. Cavallero looking high, looking low over the line. And Dias gets sideways up the corner. Cavallero trying to get underneath. And the 55 of Rosenfield goes around up the 4th corner. And McClure jumps to the high side. Ellis down low. And we've got a heck of a battle up front. Oh, Ellis gets around up the 2nd corner. He goes around. Everybody gets by Gamache to the infield. And we are back under caution. What happened there?
I don't believe the yellow was off the line. 55 of Red Rosenfield. That's why Lenny was able to go back and take his 4th starting spot. And we're back to green flag racing here. Tony Dias gets the jump. Man, is he being pressured. Oh, we got trouble coming out of 4-2. Oh, Cavallero goes right around. Oh, he collects McClure, Martin. Oh, the 0 of Sylvia and Bobby Pellet is in that. We cannot get green flag racing going tonight in this Pro Stock event.
For that top spot, and he is out of the picture.
What a tough break for Cavallero down the back straightaway. Got sideways. Thought he had saved it, and that car went around very, very quickly. Collected the 66. Dias with a jump on the rest of the field. Ray Lee has moved up to 2nd. Ellis back to 3rd. Here comes Rigo on the low side. Ellis on the high side. Rigo underneath for that 3rd. And here comes Ray Lee down low. Lee and Dias side by side for the front spot. And Lee takes over the lead down the back straightaway.
Bobby Tripp making a strong run through on the outside, trying to crack the top 5, but the veteran Ray Lee is your new leader.
Ellis battling Dias for that 2nd spot. Rigo sits 4th, 5th. It's flying Freddie in here. In 6th spot, it's Bobby Tripp.
Bobby Tripp is your point leader right now.
Ellis trying to hold on down low behind Dias, but he's got 3 car lengths in front of him.
Oh, Hannito goes around and turns. Oh, we got another wreck down here once again.
Caparco with nowhere to go, getting involved in that.
This may be a good thing.
And getting involved with the 0. Good jump by Lee on the front. Ellis trying to hold up on the high side. Dias down low looking to retake some spots that were lost to him.
What happened there?
Rick Martin slow on the field, got some right front suspension damage it looks like, and he's going to have to call it a night. Leads your leader, Dias, Ellis, and flying, Freddie Estelle, your top 4, Rigo back to 5th, the 88 of Tripp. He waves to Martin as he goes by, hoping to retake the points lead, and Hutchins goes around off of turn 4. and Martin is unable to get that car back in the pits.
You can tell Rick has some serious problems with that car because he wasn't even able to turn the...
Power rod looking him over, looks what he sees. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Rick Martin making it back out onto the speedway. And Ellis goes around off the second corner. And we are back under caution. Looking for green. Green flag is out. We're underway. Ray Lee with a good jump on Freddie Estelle. On his back bumper. Dias trying to hold on up high. Estelle down low down the back straightaway. Into turn 3 and 4. Lee up high. Dias back to third. Estelle into second. Tripp is up to fourth. Out of turn number 2. Estelle looking underneath Ray Lee for the front spot. Trippy down low moves into third position. Lee starting to open up a bit of an advantage. He's got a 2-car length lead down the back straightaway over Estelle. This time by it's 5 laps to go.
With only 5 to go, Ray Lee.
It's Lee out front. Estelle, Tripp, Dias, and Alexander, your top 5 cars.
33 getting hold back, Bobby Tripp.
Ray Lee looking for his first win of 1996. Heads him up. 4 remain. Hutchins goes around. The 55 goes around, and this race is official.
The race is over. The race is officially
Taking
over.
down the win.
Takes the win.
Mercifully.
Ray Lee takes the checkered flag through attrition. The race is over.
Out of North Attleboro, Mass, taking down the win. In the spots who wanted 33, the time shortened. Feature event, his first win of 1996. It's Ray. The Valley Construction, number 33.
Why don't you guys pay them $75 next week and let them run a dash for cash?
Carcroft Company, out of North Attleboro, Mass, his first win of 1996. The independent runner
To take the lead away from
of Ray Lee. Give him a big round of applause.
Ray Lee, a veteran driver.
As he takes his first win of the season.
Well, congrats to Ray Lee, a well-deserved job tonight. He did a good job. He stayed out of trouble all night. He brought his car home in one piece, and here's his first win of 1996, the number 33 for Ray Lee. We still have one more race to go as the Formula 4 Dash for Cash will be rolling onto the Speedway next.
And again,
Once again, give him a big round of applause. His first win in 1996. The North Attleboro Independent for Ray Lee.
I think we almost...
Starting last on the grid is Billy Scholler out of Warwick, Rhode Island. The green is up for the Formula 4 Dash for Cash. The 89 gets the jump and he leads the race going into turn 1. He's got pressure though from the 13, the 31, and the 7 also starting to apply it now. And here comes the 1 of Manny Dias. The 89 continues to lead this event right now as he's got, he gets turned sideways from the 13. The 31 is now going on to take the lead. The 9 of Banville spins around also. Everyone misses him. He actually collects Pat McCrowan in the 65. Caution is out now in the Formula 4. Martin in the 13 is on the pole. He'll be looking for the green flag from our ride, and they're off. And we're off. Martin's in the 13 brings him down. 3 wide right now with Bradshaw, Dias, and Horsfall. Sherman sticks his 20 in there. Right now it's Martin's, Bradshaw, Dias making a strong run in the 1. Bradshaw takes the lead coming out of 4. Dias swings his number 1. We got trouble up in 4 as the 03 goes around. Hugh Bowser just misses the wall right there, the number 22. The 03 is spun around backwards with the 08 to Cavallaro, and we have another caution.
Do you need this?
The green flag as we get to go in this Formula 4 Dash Cash.
Dash Cash?
It's the Dash Cash.
And Dias with that number 1 Scirocco gets a huge jump going into 1 right now as he takes over the lead from Bradshaw. Bradshaw fighting back though as they come down the backstretch right now as those Volkswagens are battling it out. Good run right here with a 31 to the 1 though. It's good competition. At the line, looks, oh, there's a dead heat in this lap. Bradshaw retakes the lead in turn 2. It's Bradshaw, Dias, Sherman, and Brightman in the number 17 on the outside. Bradshaw continues to lead this race, but he has tons of pressure from the one of Manny Dias. Stanley Sherman looking to make a clean sweep tonight. He won the heat race earlier, looking to win the Dash for Cash feature right now. Brightman's starting to apply pressure. Brightman's won a couple of these Dash for Cashes this year, and he's one of the strong runners on the Formula 4 circuit this year. Yeah, they run all in Seekonk. Brightman looking to make it 3 wide in 4. Whoa, watch Mike Brightman right now in the 17. It's Bradshaw, still your leader in the 31. Sherman now up to second in that number 20, followed by Dias and Brightman. Brightman looks under Dias right now as they're battling for third. Oh, we have trouble in turn 2. It's the 14 of Rebello, the 72 of Lopes, and we have another yellow. The jump, the green is out, we're back to green flag racing here in the Formula 4 Dash for Cash. Ray Parrott takes his 0-2 up high, 3 wide, trying to make a run for the front spot. Right now your leader is still Bradshaw, followed by Sherman and Dias as they battle it out for second. This is helping Bradshaw right now, halfway this time by. Heavy smoke from that number 25 of Eric Snow as he's having a problem with his right rear. Smoking tremendously on that number 25 Rabbit. Black flag is being shown. He'll probably be getting it this time by. Your leader is still the 31 of Jonathan Bradshaw. Black flag has been given to the 25 of Eric Snow. He's driving the remainder of the season for Linda Henshaw. Jonathan Bradshaw, the number 31, is still your leader here in the Formula 4 Dash for Cash, but here he comes, Jim Gavin Jr. in that number 56. He's been strong all year as he continues to move his Renault up to second place. He is closing in on Bradshaw. This kid is a rookie in the Formula 4s. He's done a very good job this season. Has 1 or 2 wins already. Looking for another one here. Tommy Furtado, and that number 5 has made his way up to the front. He's one of the big guns we were talking about earlier. Oh, he gets sideways. They're all sideways this time by. Gavin is taking over the lead in the number 56. It's Gavin, Bradshaw, Sherman, Furtado, and Dias in your top 5. As the Volkswagens are all Furtado and Sherman now battling. Bradshaw seems to have a problem. He was your race leader. Oh, we got trouble. Furtado goes around. Brightman goes around. Oh, Furtado gets hit again by Dias, and the yellow is out once again. Looking him over.
They can't cover the whole window with the sheet. They cover
It's Gavin and Sherman battle for the lead. Parrott goes to the outside. He tries to take over. Dias behind Sherman. We have Gavin still leading this event. It's Gavin, Sherman, Parrott, Dias. We have a good run for the win here. Parrott trying to do all he can to get by the 1 car as Jim Gavin Jr. in that number 56 Renault is making his way to the front to pick up possibly another win. 2 to go. 2 to go this time by. It's Gavin, Sherman, Dias, Parrott. Parrott tries to sneak on the Dias, can't get by him. The 08 is slowed down. That's Cavallaro and the 08 Scirocco. 1 to go in this Formula 4 Dash for Cash. It's Gavin, Sherman, Dias. Luongo has made his way into the top 4s. He goes around Parrott. Russ Harris trying to take over a spot from Ray Parrott too right now. There we come. Your winner again is Jim Gavin Jr. Followed by Sherman, Dias. Parrott gets Luongo at the line. There's Bobby Luongo. Your winner from Warwick, Rhode Island, driving the wraps it up here tonight at Seekonk Speedway. Another full night of racing is ended. We have 2 more Saturday nights left on Saturday night, September 21st, and Saturday night, September 28th.
Lisa's not up here, right?
No.
Thank you.
On behalf of the staff and management of Seekonk Speedway, Pete Silva, Kevin
That's what
Boucher,
she
and the
said.
rest of the Seekonk Speedway staff.
Family DAV.
Family DAV Memorial race will be coming up in 2 weeks.
I just screwed that.
That's okay, that's okay. Mark
Yes.
that date on your calendar.
Mark that date on your calendar. I'll be coming up Sunday and Saturday. It's October 12th and 13th. On behalf of the Vendetti family, from Pete Silva, Kevin Boucher, and this is Dave Banville. Have a good evening. See you next week.
Hell out of it.
Thank God, because I couldn't even speak anymore. Wow, man.
And the Perseverance Award goes to all 4 people who stayed.